Try to motivate you, encourage you to do your best because that's all it takes, doing your best. Believe it or not, you're going to feel it, no matter whether you do a little or a lot. Question is, get comfortable with the feeling. That way you know whether you're improving or whether you're breaking down because they're both not the same feeling. Okay? Something can hurt and it'll feel like everything is breaking down, but one body part doesn't make you. Okay? Normally we say if you can feel it, you can heal it. Okay? Whew. I'll start at the top and work my way down. My name is William Yates, by the way. Okay? Work for the YMCA Metropolitan March and I also teach classes right here. Okay? Teach classes right here on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock. Tuesdays at 2 o'clock. Okay? The first thing we like to do, well, we believe a right and a wrong way to do everything. Do it right, it looks like this. You can do it all your life. Okay? Do it wrong, it'll eventually start to wear on you, and your smile will start to disappear. Okay? And believe it or not, your happiness will slowly start to fade. It's hard to hurt and be happy at the same time. Okay? What we do now is focus on the basics. Okay? The simple things. Like now, first off, we'll start with your breathing. And by breathing, there's a right and a wrong way to breathe. We want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay? Again, in through the nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through your mouth. Now it's perfectly fine if you're not breathing at the same speed as me, but you want to be breathing nice and slow and nice and controlled. What we don't want is your breathing to stop. Okay? Believe it or not, you hold your breath all the time. I'm almost going to guarantee you're going to hold your breath while I'm talking to you today in here. Okay? Know that if you're holding your breath in here, you're doing it all day at home. And it's screwing your blood pressure up. Okay? Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Okay? In through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay? You got hair in your nose. It's all there for a reason. It filters out the air before it goes into your body. Okay? In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we're just going to combine that with some slow movement, or what we call stretching. Okay? The key to the slow movement is your range of motion is better the slower you move. Okay? Not only that, if there's any issue with the joint or muscle, it will affect your breathing while you're doing the stretch. So it's very important to pay attention to your breathing while we do the stretch. I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's give it a shot. Make sure you're breathing and don't allow anything to stop your breathing. Okay? And then slowly turn and look over your shoulder. Keep turning as though someone was calling you from behind. You'll feel something pulling, or what they call stretching. Okay? Breathe. Keep your breathing going. In through your nose and out through your mouth. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now we'll do the same for the opposite shoulder. Slowly turn and look over your shoulder as far as you can. Nice and strong. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We'll do another. We'll bring your ear to your shoulder. Ear to your shoulder. Okay, it looks just like this. You're looking straight forward, and you bring your ear to your shoulder. But don't move your shoulder. Don't move your shoulder. Okay, ear to shoulder. Okay, and we breathe. In through nose and out through mouth. Okay, and then we slowly, slowly relax. We do the same for the opposite shoulder. We stretch and bring the ear to your shoulder. Making sure you're not holding your breath. Okay? In through the nose and out through your mouth. And slowly, slowly, slowly relax. Let's do one more for your neck and shoulders. It's called a shoulder shrug. Okay? Shoulder shrug. And the reason I do the shoulder shrug, there's something called body language. Well, why don't we try this? I'm doing fine today. How are you? Everybody okay today? Okay? That is what I want to knock out the way. Because most of the time, everybody's saying everything is okay, even though everything is not okay. Until we have identified the problem, we can't fix the problem. What I'm looking at from a number of you is indications that a lot of you sleep on your side. And I can tell that it's hurting or bothering you when you wake up in the morning. This is your body talking to me, okay? We'll do one more exercise, and it normally seals the deal. I normally can pinpoint exactly each person that is a side sleeper, okay? If something is uncomfortable and you continue to do it, you're only training your body to do it and ignore the pain of doing it. Sleeping and uncomfortableness should be uncomfortable. It should not feel good. Okay? It should bother you just like it does every morning when you wake up. It's trying to get you to do something different. Okay? Let's try one more. Shoulder shrug. Bring the shoulders as close to the ears as possible. Okay? We bring the shoulders up, and then we bring the shoulders down. The shoulders up, and the shoulders are down. You breathe out through the mouth, in through your nose. You breathe out through the mouth, and in through your nose. The shoulders up, the shoulders down. The shoulders up, the shoulders down. One more. Hold the shoulders in the upright position. Just hold them right there for a moment. Now pay attention if you're holding your breath. Okay? See how easily that happens? Okay? If you're holding your breath, it means you're perceiving this as something strenuous when it ought not to be. It's trying to tell you you have an issue with something here. Okay? Slowly relax. Okay? All of these things shorten your breath, and within a day, you're really not breathing. Shows up in your blood pressure. Okay? Everybody else is sitting. Let me take a seat. Let's do a couple from the floor. From the chair. Sorry. yeah, let's try to do that one. From the chair. Now, it's very important that we are doing them from the chair. The reason we're doing them from the chair is if you have anything that makes you feel uncomfortable when you're standing, we want you to be comfortable. Remember? The most comfortable position when you have weak legs and weak balance is the chair. Now, we don't mind you sitting down, but we don't want you sitting still. Major difference. Okay? I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay? Everybody's seated in what we call a proper position. Okay? You're sitting up nice and straight with ears over shoulder, shoulder over hip. When it comes to the leg, your ankles are under your knees. Okay? From this position, all we want to do is pick up on your knee and then put it back down. We do the same for the opposite. Pick up on the knee and then put it back down. Everybody okay? See what I mean? You'll do anything once. I think you'll do anything twice. Let's try it again. The opposite leg. Pick up on the knee and then put it down. Opposite leg. Pick up on the knee and then put it down. Now, you already demonstrated you can do it twice, right? One more time. Back straight. Pick up on the knee and hold it. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Relax. Every time we pick up on your knee, we're going to find a rhythm with the breathing. You're going to breathe out through your mouth. Let's stay on one leg. Okay? You've already did it 3 times. This time we're going to do it 10 times. It's going to feel different. Ready? Back straight. Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And 2. And 1, 2, 3, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and up and down, breathe out and in, and 1, 2, 3, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 10, and relax. Now I said relax. The outside should stop moving, but you should still feel something tingling on the inside if you did enough to change. Now it's something called equal opportunity exercise. You got to give the other side some. What you do to one side, make sure you do for the other. Opposite leg. Pick straight up on that knee. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Breathe out and in. Then do it again. And 1, 2, 3, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 5. Get it up. 6. And 1, 2, 3, 7. Breathe out and in. And do it again. And 1, 2, 3, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 10. And relax. You should feel something every time we do something when we're talking about strengthening. If you don't feel something, you're not doing enough to cause change. When you're doing strengthening, you should feel it. And when you do it right, you should recognize, and you should not want to do it all day long. Okay? Okay? But the beauty is you don't have to do it all day long. You do the best you can, do it strong, and then you stop. Okay? Woo! The next. Let's move on down to the toes. Move on down to the toes. Okay? Toes. This is what we call dorsiflexion. Okay? Keep making sure your ankle is flexible. Okay? Even more important as the weather starts to change. Okay? Whatever your foot touches, it should adjust to, as long as the ankle is flexible. Okay? Every muscle in your body will continue to get weaker if we don't work on them. Okay? They need to be mobile and they need to be strong enough to stabilize. The muscles in the toes and feet. Okay? The key here is making sure you pick up on your toes. not taking long steps, the longer your step, you naturally walk heel toe. Okay, the longer your step, you're naturally going heel toe. Okay? But if you're not taking long steps anymore, you start to shorten them. Okay? When you start to shorten them, we're not using the muscles in the legs and feet the same way anymore. And now we need to purposely do something to pick up on your toes. Otherwise, you become a fall hazard. Anything touches your toe, you're going to be on the floor. Okay? And it will happen before you know it. And if it happens to you at home, well, we might not see you again. You might never come back out your house again. Because if it happens in the most comfortable place you have, you're not going out in public into an uncomfortable place. You're going to sit in that chair, and you're going to put the whole house around your chair. Okay. Toe tap. It's called a toe tap. Push your heels out in front of you, but make sure your feet can stay flat on the floor. Okay? You want to push them out as far as you can. Okay? Then all we do now, again, we take baby steps. Why? Because we're trying to get you comfortable with it. Okay? Pick up on your toes, and then relax. Okay? Again, we pick up on your toes, and then relax. One more time. Pick up on those toes, just hold it there for a moment. Make sure we're not holding breath. Okay? And then relax. Now we've already demonstrated you can do it. Okay? Now we need to do enough to get on your nerves. Okay? When it gets on your nerves, you'll start to feel it. You'll start feeling uncomfortable. Okay? You'll better know whether you need to stop, whether you should keep going, whether you need to call 911, the more it gets on your nerves. Be glad you can feel it. Okay? Let's tap the toe. Tap your toe. We're tapping your toe as high as it will go. We tap the toe. You tap the toe. Tap at the toe. Tap at the toe. 1 and 2. Don't stop until we're through. Tap those toes. Tap the toes. Tap and tap. Give me 10 and 9 and 8. Give me 7 and 6 and 5. 4 and 3 and 2. And 1 and 1. Now turn the toes out wide. Give me 10 and 9 and 8. Give me 7 and 6 and 5. Give me 4 and 3 and 2. You the one, you the one. Now turn the toes on in and we'll start the clock at 10. 10, 9, and 8. I think you're doing great. 7, 6, and 5. Look alive. Come on. 4, 3, and 2, and 2, and 2, and 1, and 1. Now back to the front. Tap at the toe. Now your toes should be getting real heavy. Okay? 1 and 2. And 2. That's right. All up in here. All up in here. She'd be moving. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Now what we need, now that you feel it, the more you keep moving while you feel it, it's called getting stronger. Okay? But it's hard to do it by yourself. Let's add in your hands. Add in the hands. Feet and hands. As much as you can stand. Woo! Add in the hands. 10, 9, and 8. Woo! 7, 6, and 5. 4, 3, and 2. Woo! And 2. Woo! And 2. Woo! And 1, and 1. And slowly relax. Woo! Remember what we said about relax? When you stop, you should still feel something on the inside of you still changing. Okay? Breathe. Okay? All of that requires breath, requires oxygen, energy in order to keep going. Okay? The more you move, the more it makes you breathe. The more you breathe, the more it wakes you up. Okay? The more you breathe, the better your brain works. You function off of oxygen. Okay? Oxygen and water. Okay? The next one. All we do is slide your heels backwards. Slide your heels backwards. We're doing this from the chair because, again, if you're not taking long steps, your ankles aren't getting this looseness anymore. That's why we're doing it from the chair, because they still have to remain loose. Because if they're not loose, you'll be a fall hazard. Okay? Let's go again. Heels to the rear. Slide your heels backwards, but keep the heel on the floor. You should feel your Achilles tendon stretching out. We'll pick your heel all the way up in the air and then back down. Okay? We'll pick it up and then down. It's up and then down. Breathe out and breathe in. Pick it up and then it's down. Breathing out and breathing in. Give me up and down. Breathing out, breathing in. Pick it up, put it down. Breathe out, in. It's up, and then it's down. Breathing out and breathing in. Pick it up, pick it down. It's out and in. In 2, then you're through. In 1, and then you're done. Last one, hold it up. Don't hold your breath. Slowly, 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 relax. Eventually, if we keep moving, it'll almost be impossible for you to hold your breath, because this is what it looks like. It forces you to breathe the more you move. Okay? It gives you what you need if you don't give it to yourself, as long as you don't stop. All I'm doing here is trying to drag you along and not allowing you to stop when you want to. Okay? Me telling you what to do and you doing it after a while should get on your nerves. Okay? That's what it should do. Okay? Strengthening, it should be uncomfortable if done correctly. Okay, you should feel it. You should feel it. Let's keep moving to the next. Anybody here got store-bought knees? Walmart knees? Okay, knees. If you don't take care of legs, you won't have knees. Okay? There are no muscles in the knees. There are ligaments all in the knees. ACL, PCL, MCLs, all of those L's are ligaments. All the muscles surround the knee. Okay? Hamstring, quadricep, calf muscle, all of these surround the knee, and they're very strong muscles. They're there to support the knee. Okay? Let's do an exercise that works the knee. Okay? It looks like this. You try to elevate the knee, and then you try to lead out with your toe. You bring it back in, and then you set it down. We go to the opposite. You pick it up, you push it out, bring it in, and set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Pick up, push out, bring in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. It's up, it's out, bring it in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, and set it down. Get up, push out, bring in, set down. Get up, push out, bring it in, set it down. 2 more, pick it up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, and relax. Now, if you can do that exercise, normally I would say your knees generally work. Okay? And if you find that they don't work very well when you stand up, I'm going to say you are probably not working them properly. Okay? The major difference between doing this from the chair is there's no weight on the leg. The knee is not designed to carry weight when you're standing either. The legs, the larger muscles of the legs are. And the question would be whether we have proper form or proper posture. If something is hurting, it's trying to talk to you. It's telling you it don't like the way you're doing it. That's the biggest clue it's giving you, is it's trying to hurt. If you don't pay attention, it's going to break. And then you're going to have to go talk to somebody other than yourself. Okay?
Are these good for arthritis in your knees?
Say that more time.
Are these good for arthritis in your knees? Because I have really bad arthritis.
I would say as long as you're comfortable here, but the key for the knee, let's do another one. Very good question. Anytime anybody got questions, feel free to ask questions. She said, is this any good for arthritis in the knee? Okay? One of the best things you can do for arthritis is to warm up the joint. Okay? You can warm up the joint. Most of the time, moving is the easiest way to warm up a joint. Okay? But chances are, with arthritis, it comes from too much moving. Okay? Overuse of one joint. Okay? Or improper use of a joint. So let's try another way to work, or try to do the exercise in a way that is good for arthritic condition. Maybe I'm not saying it. Extend your leg. Every muscle in your body is designed to move something. Every muscle in your body is designed to stop moving also. So we got 2 ways to attract this. We just did an exercise that moved the knee. If that is uncomfortable, we're going to demonstrate an exercise that stabilizes the knee. Okay? The leg is straight, no bend in the knee. That's the key here. Your toe is pointed in the upward position. Okay? Lead with the toe. And it looks like this. We just try to bring the leg up off the ground and then back down. Yep, bingo, perfect. Don't allow your leg to bend. That's what we're doing here now. The muscles of the leg should be strong enough to stop the leg from bending. Okay? Let's give it a shot. Back straight. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, breathe out and in. Then do it again. And 1, 2, 3, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 5. And relax. How's that feel? I know it feels good because you're not feeling much of anything because your leg is not straight. Slide a little bit more forward in your chair. Oh yes. Your leg has to be straight to start. If there's a bend in your knee, then the muscle is not going to be holding it because there's already a bend. Try again. Opposite leg. Yep. Bingo. There you go. Now we're straight. Now we're straight. Okay? When that leg is straight, you'll feel that the knee is neutral. Okay? Lead with the toe. As soon as you start to lead with the toe, you should feel all these muscles engaging around the knee. Okay, you see what I'm talking about, okay? No matter how high you pick it up, as soon as you start, you should feel it engaging all the way through. You're gonna feel it here though, yes ma'am. So pick it up as high as it feels comfortable, okay? Ready? Oh, now you're gonna feel it, yep. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe out and in, breathe out and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, and relax. Should feel those legs warming up. Okay? Remember what we said, you should feel something everywhere. Every time you do something, you should feel something. What you don't feel while you're doing it is what it's doing up here. The more you keep doing things and waking things up and feeling good and doing something about yourself, it builds your confidence back up. The more you sit around and talk about what you can't do, the more it weakens it. Let's do another one. I forgot how long I had. This one is called the seated plank. Oh, okay. This is called the seated plank. This would be the most difficult one we have done so far. Okay? But I know you can do it. Okay? The question is, will you do it? Okay, that's the question. We know you can do it. Will you do it? Okay, here we go. It's called the seated plank. And for this, yes, you're back in the chair. Okay, all we do this time is we extend both legs up in the air with the toes pointed upward, trying to raise the legs as high as you can. Oh yeah, and then we relax. Okay, we'll do it 4 times. Okay, the first one will be the quickest. Let's go ahead and stretch the legs as high as you can. Get them up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Now I yell and scream for a reason. Everything out that door, everything out that window will steal your breath if you let it. Get nervous, get anxious, get stressed out. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to shorten your breathing. You're going to change your breathing. This is all about making sure you prioritize you. Breathing is what brought you here. Not breathing is what will take you out. Breathe, okay? Focus on the breathing, knowing how important it is, and then don't let anything stop the breathing, okay? Breathe in through the nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep your breathing going, and while you're breathing, slowly elevate the knees, or the toes. Bring them up as high as you can. In through your nose, out through your mouth. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Do you feel how the mood in the room changed when we're all in here concentrating on living? Let's try it again. Each time it gets a little more difficult because I slow it down. You just keep doing your best. That's always your number one job. Breathe, do your best until you can't anymore. Ready? Stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. One more. This is going to be the hardest one so far. Okay? But don't worry, you can do it. Ready? And remember, on the last one, you want to think of it as your encore. You want to leave your best. Okay, you want to pick the toes up the highest. You want to do your breathing the best, so you don't have to do it anymore. Okay? Ready? Straight. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Remember how I said this is the most difficult, and we've been doing it the longest. The only way you can do things long and strong is if you're breathing. Okay? But to do it this long, you've been pacing too. Okay? You can't pace very long. We need to push when we're in class. Do your absolute best, and you normally can't do it more than 10 seconds. Okay? Get the legs all the way up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Remember what we said. You should feel something every time we do something, if you're doing enough to make some changes. Okay? The key to strengthening is you should feel something. Otherwise, you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Okay? Make sure you feel it each and every class. Okay? If you're comfortable, let's stand, and we'll do one more standing. I'm not sure of the schedule. I think I'm about to. Yeah, I think that sounds right. We'll do this last one. This one stimulates your brain. Stimulates your brain, because you got to take care of that too.
Exercises for that.
She's absolutely right. There are not enough. There are not enough. We try to incorporate some of these kind of brain games right into the class, but this is a very good one to wake your brain up a little bit. Anytime you try something new, you create new brain. Your job is just keep trying something new. Okay? When you don't want to try something new anymore, you'll start acting old. Starting position. We touch the head. We touch the shoulders. We'll open out. We'll come back in. We'll touch the head. We touch the shoulders. We open out. And we come back in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out. This is one big hug from me to you. I can't do it by myself, and I don't know if neither would you. Fitness is meant to be done with friends. We want to invite you to the Friends Network. Bring your palms on in. Even with your palms in, you're not going to feel any relief. You won't feel relief until these elbows drop down by your side. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Relax from the elbows. The key now that you're not moving, keep your breathing up. When you don't feel like you're breathing, do some moving. I do appreciate your patience. It's better to be patient than to be a patient. Please enjoy the rest of the fair. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
How long were you a Girl Scout?
I have 12 and a half years Army, and I did 3.5 years Marine Corps ROTC.